Now, I'll be 32 this year, and I do miss my 20s. I had a lot of fun. These college years were awesome. They were great. Looking back on it now, I wish I can go back. Not really, because now I'm in my career, I have a family, I'm a bit settled and situated. However, I'm here to tell you that if you're in your 30s, then you need to start doing these things right now. And that is focus on your health, prioritize, make time, keep connections with people, do well at your job, and last but not least, take care of yourself, which goes into the first one, which is focus on your health. You want to make sure you have good optimal health so you can reach your full potential. That's what I'm doing right now. I am on this journey to becoming my better self, reaching my full potential. Now, it's easier to prevent being in bad health than it is to treat when you're in bad health. So that's why it's always important, and that's why your doctors and everybody always stresses to you that it's easier to prevent something than it is to treat it, because at that point when you're treating it, you're probably in the hospital. So prevention is key, and there's only two things that I think are very important. Two things are diet and exercise. Diet because you are what you eat, and exercise because we're not sedentary creatures. We have to be moving. We have to keep moving to be fit, to be active, to be nimble, and also it contributes to the mental health as well. All right, so let's talk about eating healthy. Now, there are times where we can't really control what we eat, so therefore we tend to gravitate towards something quick, like fast food or microwavable meals and what have you. But just remember that if you can't control what you eat, the least you can do is control how much of what you're eating. And this kind of goes into my whole new diet that I'm trying out while I'm on this journey. I'll make a whole nother video on that later. So exercise, you want to be able to get regular or what you deem to be enough exercise in your routine. Now, a lot of people complain about not having enough time to incorporate whatever exercise they want into their routine. To that, I'd say it's total BS, man. That's absurd. You can always incorporate exercise into your routine because the minimum you need is at least 30 minutes of either jogging, running, strength training, or what have you. 30 minutes, you can definitely fit that in. I do it every morning at 5, 8, and so can you. And I also suggest you start waking up at 5 a.m. too. All right. So this kind of segues into making time. Now you want to prioritize what's important to you, and then everything else will come after. But make sure you take care of what's important to you first, whether that be spending time with your family, work, or just focusing on yourself, on your health. Now, prioritize time. You want to balance everything else out in your life. You're probably busy and you're probably dealing with a lot of things. It's probably overwhelming, maybe chaotic for you. Who knows? But just understand that if you structure everything, balance everything out, kind of set up an agenda like how you were when you were going to high school. You had chemistry class at this hour and then history class next. So kind of do that with your daily schedule. Just structure everything out to make sure you're fitting everything that's important first, and then everything that comes afterwards, you can fit it or squeeze it in around all the important stuff that's in your life, just so that you don't get burnt out from just focusing on all the important things. You want to be able to let your mind take a break, recharge, refresh. You get what I mean. So prioritize time, make time, and keep connections with people. Now you want to make time to catch up, socialize, keep in contact with people that you're close with, and also people that you find important in your life. Just make time to keep connections with people that are important in your life. It will go a long way, especially in your older ages. What's the third one? Oh, yeah. So third one is be good at your job. Now, you don't have to be the most amazing, impressive, and hardworking person at your job, but just be sure that you're doing your job well and everything is at a satisfactory level. Just because In doing so, it may open up doors to who knows where. It could lead you down a path to more responsibilities, but a higher status in society. So who knows? Just do well at what you're doing. Do your best. And now the next thing and the last thing is to take care of yourself, which goes back to the first topic, which is focusing on your health. Now, taking care of yourself could look different to many people, but ultimately, you want to be able to find something that will allow you to recharge, refresh, re-energize, remotivate to get you back to the place where you had that motivational, first had that creative idea, the moment where everything is just flowing right for you. You want to be able to get back into that moment again. And in doing so, will allow you to keep thriving on in this life, to keep exploring, searching for new opportunities. Life will never get boring for you if you do so. And how do you do that? Well, all you have to do is just incorporate hobbies, projects, side quests, side missions, whatever you want to call it, into your life in conjunction with all the important stuff that you already have happening. So you want to give your mind a rest from all the important stuff. Otherwise, you'll burn yourself out. And that's where all your hobbies, all your projects, all the fun activities that you want to do on your personal time, that's where that comes in, because that will help relieve you from all the important nuances of life. Now, it's all about a balance. So you want to just be able to balance out. Focusing too much on one thing will lead to burnout and also kind of distract you from all the other important stuff, because you have people that depend on you, you have people that rely on you, you have other responsibilities to attend to, you have other duties to go forth and take care of. So having a good balance and a good schedule, a very structured schedule in your daily routine is very key to success, and also providing that constant motivation and energy for you to continue to thrive and push on through the years, the decades, and throughout your lifespan. All right, so thank you for tuning in. That's all I got for you this morning. I got to get ready and head off to work. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Vincent out.